Hello, everybody. Welcome to Descend into Avernus. We're going to hell, guys. We're going to
Session
we're going
zero.
to hell eventually. Um,
Um,
but first, any questions?
yeah, you don't have the variant.
No, I don't have any of the race stuff. You have to bring that over or copy it or whatever. We can fix that. The most important thing right now is rolling the stats and choosing the backgrounds.
Okay.
Or choosing the uh, dark secret background. I'll get into that.
Well,
And
we don't
then
have
you
any backgrounds either.
no. You have to fix that on your own when the time is right. I'll set it up. It's because I'm too cheap to buy all the books. So, well, not too cheap. I have them on in physical copy, and I have them also on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
So I gotta buy them here as well.
Yeah, it kind of stinks to have to buy them everywhere.
Yeah, they got enough of my money. Yes. So first and foremost, before they get to the characters, I'm just gonna give you a short introduction. Um, you guys have been coerced, drafted into the Flaming Fists, mainly because of the city of Baldur's Gate is overrun with refugees right now from a city called El Terrell, which is in the east. And as a result of that, the Flaming Fist, who are this mercenary group, have put up a barrier around the city. They've isolated, they put up the wall, so to speak, so no one can get in or out. And they have also made a decree that makes it so that they can just like hire adventurers at the penalty of death to work for them, and that's why you're here. Bully's character is the exception. He's already a member of Flaming Fists, and since he knows you guys,
More.
since he knows you guys, he's sort of like kept you close to sort of make sure that you don't get into too much trouble. Um, so that's the beginning of this adventure. Let's see. That's pretty much it. Well, there's one more thing. The Flaming Fist is under. Uh, there's a lot of Baldur's Gate is in bad shape. There's a lot of crime in this town. It's all falling apart, and the leader of the Flaming Fists, the noble Raven Ulduo Ravengard, has disappeared on his journey to Elturgard as well. So that's why the Flaming Fists are turning up the crank on the thugness of being a mercenary. So they are part-time guards and part-time extortionist, corrupt policemen, and these are the guys you're going to work for. But before we get so far, let's um, let's take a look at your characters and roll some stats first, and then once we've done that, we're going to go through the backgrounds. You're going to choose your regular backgrounds, and then there is some additional stuff that you can opt in on. I'll explain once we get backgrounds down.
Okay.
Any questions?
Yeah. No. This is gonna drive me crazy. Can't do it.
Yeah. This is
Um,
this is going to be a lot more manual.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I think me and Bali will both have
Darn it,
stuff, so
Firefox just crashed on me.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you can also, if you have it
If you-
yourself, you can also import characters to this campaign as well, if you want.
yeah, because I see all the backgrounds, but that's because I bought it.
Yeah.
Like if you purchased anything, it should be there too.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Anyways, let's just go with the same order as in the previous game and have Simon start.
Yeah, roll it up.
Wonderful. I just need access to a character sheet, and I
Oh,
can
yeah,
start
that's
the
right.
character monster.
You joined late.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Better late than never.
I'm going to need many handouts, by
True.
the way.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've set it up the same as I've done, with everyone gets their own folder, so we can just have.
Yeah. It's the same.
Uh,
Haven't given you access because I haven't had time.
Ooh. I have to choose custom, right?
Oh,
you
for
can roll
race,
the.
I guess.
You can roll the.
But focus on the stats first.
If
Oh,
you
shit.
copy that into the chat, that will pull a nice little thing up.
Ah, your colors are too similar. Holy.
For some reason, here I only could ability score choose custom.
I don't know what that's about.
No, Sam. If you paste what I've sent in Discord and just put that into chat, that will roll 2 sets of ability scores.
Okay. I would like the previous one. Attention, please.
Whammo!
Okay.
Well, the first one it is.
Oh yes, for those who haven't read that out loud for the audience. As for character generation, we're doing ability scores. You can either choose the point buy version, as in or standard array, or you can roll 2 rolls and pick the one you want. And if your roll is too garbage, you can. If it's below +2. So,
That is the second one actually is -2, -3, -4. It's actually, I think it's below +2, isn't it? The second one, so you can do it again.
yeah, but you're picking
Really?
this. Oh no, you're picking the.
No,
Yeah,
but
he's taking the first one.
He can roll another set. That's what I'm saying. So it could be even better.
It's GM decision.
I mean, you have a good one, right? So there's no need for.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. But I think probably just wants to see if the other one would be better or not.
Yes.
Or worse.
Let's see. Oh no, it would be terrible with a 4.
No, because you only take the top one of that, so you only get.
Yeah, the top one.
The top one's even
It
worse.
would
So
be
you'd roll
8,
again,
9.
and you'll get the second one. So it'll be between the first one and the last one.
Yeah, so I stay with my first choice.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's all okay.
Oh, by the way, your alignment will also be important in this game because we're going to hell and souls are a thing.
I'm a lawful good character going to hell.
I think Bolly gets to take Phil's spot for rolling.
Yeah, it's Ball's turn to roll.
Okay, come on. I need 3 good stats.
You can do it.
I'm a buddy multi-class. That's not good. That's
It's not great.
terrible. Oh crap.
Oh, I can't see yours.
Oh
Me neither.
I can see
Oh,
time is second.
yeah, I don't see it.
Can you make
It's
a print
doing
screen?
it
Because we don't see anything. Are you in the right game?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's logged in here.
Huh.
Did you do the copy and paste, or did you do the abilities in the
Copy and
thing?
paste.
No.
It might be the same issue as last week.
Yeah.
I hope not, because then I have to redo the entire thing.
That is terrible.
Are you seeing your? You have yours. Can you see yours?
Oh, you can't see mine at all.
No.
Try to type something. That worked.
So nobody saw my stats.
Yep.
Does that mean I get a reroll?
You can show me an image on Discord if you want.
Does that mean I get a reroll?
I mean, if they are terrible enough, then sure.
No, they're not. They're not terrible enough, but they just don't work. Oh God, I've got to do it. Okay. This sucks.
So what was the rolls?
Put it this way, the one I'm using has got 2 single figures in.
Could you post a picture just for?
Yeah, I'll need to get my screen grab. So nobody saw that roll.
No.
Just re-roll, maybe.
Okay, come on.
I mean, you can reroll. It's fine. Okay.
I want to see how bad it is before he rerolls.
It's not as bad before you reroll. Ah, come on, where is it? Stupid thing is taking ages.
It should be. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Remember that I need a 15 strength to wear heavy armor, so the first roll is out.
Yeah, but you can reroll the bottom one.
Reroll the
Bigger,
bottom
right?
one, but that doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll reroll the bottom one.
Let's say that for now. Simon did as well. You can reroll either of the.
Maybe just do the number rolls and leave out the rolling for stats part.
Everyone see that?
Nope.
Nope. Are you like whispering or to yourself or something?
Don't think so.
Where's the option for that?
Just type talk to myself as a command. Okay. This is doable, but I don't like it too much. So I'll use the second set.
Yeah, can you show us in Discord?
Yeah.
Try to roll something else just to make sure that stuff works because. That's pretty good.
It's got a
So that's-
17 in, yeah. But I needed that. My constitution's going to be only 12, which is going to be really annoying for me.
Could try and roll something else, Paul, just to check if it works. Weird. I don't know why that doesn't work for you. Makes no sense to me.
Why is it that I can get a light crossbow but not a hand crossbow?
Hand crossbow might not be in the free stuff.
It might depend on what your proficiencies are too. But it's time for you to roll so we can see what you're making. What are you making?
Yep.
Me?
A bard, right?
Yeah. Alright, let's do this roll. I don't want to.
See.
Okay, I have to put it in.
I feel like bard should get hand crossbow.
What?
Yeah, bard gets hand crossbow for a proficiency. I was just double checking.
Yeah, but it's not listed. All right, I put this here.
That seems to work all right.
Yeah, that first one don't look too shabby.
No, it's not bad. Should I do that one, or do I get another reroll? Not sure.
You can reroll. Let's say that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. -2. That's
Did
that
that-
-4. Yeah, I think it's just +2, so you can reroll the bottom one.
All right. Let's see.
That would be the top one, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Is that another? That's not a reroll, right?
Well, you only look at the first one. That wouldn't be another reroll, but kind of hard to decide which would be better.
Right. I mean,
Your game sucks with all these stats, by the way.
Not my
the
fault.
question is,
You're going to hell, mate.
do I want the 9? Like, do I want the 17? Or do I want a more even stat?
Yeah, I think your first roll is actually better.
Yeah.
Because
Also
your
remember that
17
you
beats the
protect most
15,
actually.
and then you got two 13s,
Yeah.
and then everything else levels out. So it's still like your first roll is still too higher than the other one.
Yeah, I would
Alright, so
take it.
first roll it is.
17, 19.
That goes to my charisma.
Cha-ching.
Alright, so let's see.
Couldn't she re-roll again one because 3 and 8?
That doesn't.
Ah,
That
no,
one's not part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the top one.
Yeah, you guys are putting the whole macro back in again.
That was actually 4 ones. Ouch, that's insane.
So should I try the abilities in the Character Mancer, or should I use the?
I would roll them in the thing because you need to choose between one of two. That's the thing.
What is
Generation.
All right, we'll do that.
what do you guys think I should be putting my stuff into? Here.
13 Dex, 13 Con.
Yeah.
Intelligence is also pretty good for bards.
18 and a 6.
Wow, that's
Or-
a really great
or-
one.
17, a 16, a 16, and a 5. How dumb do I want to be?
I mean, if you're a paladin, right? So you can just put it in Dex.
Bonus in.
Does
Should I
negative
take my
Dex affect your
bonus?
AC if you're wearing armor? Like it
Nope.
doesn't, right?
Nope.
It affects your initiative as well
Yeah.
as your save versus dex spells.
That's
Should
true.
I take my bonus, my tiefling bonus in charisma or dexterity? With the charisma, I take my charisma to 19. With the dexterity, I take it up to 15.
But
I
it's
think you
you're
want
doing
charisma.
winged tiefling, right? That doesn't affect your stats.
What?
You're doing winged tiefling, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's still an ability scoring. What Wing Tiefling does is it replaces Infernal Legacy with
Yeah.
wings.
So you miss out on the spells, but you get the wings.
Yeah.
You can go there's the Dex int one, and then there's the Charisma int one, right?
Yeah,
And then-
it's really a matter of, do I want Charisma 19 or Dexterity 15?
Oh, but I would go Charisma. Bump up your
Okay.
Charisma first, because you're going to cast a bard, right?
Yeah, mainly.
Yeah, just stand in the background. You got three heavy melody types in front of you, so
Well,
Okay,
I'm not
so-
that heavy of a melee type.
well 2.5.
Let's see, what spell should I use? I remember I was going to. Using...
Because your charisma also determines how many bardic inspirations you get.
Yeah.
Very true.
What spells?
Is that it? Is that the stats?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the second one in case anybody was wondering.
Oh, okay.
They're very close.
I don't seem to be able to edit my character sheet properly.
I'll have a look.
Oh no, there we are. Edit. I'm used to a different button. Okay.
Now, Phil was much more open about doing monster races, so I thought about trying to play something that was a little odd,
You're more than welcome to play something really weird.
like a tabaxi or something.
I mean, that's not
Oh
like
no.
race of
Alright.
the.
Well, what do you guys think I should do for the spell? Back to being indecisive.
Sleep is always good spell.
Dissonant Whispers.
Where is that?
Your cantrip that does damage to Vicious Mockery, and
Vicious
Tasha's
Mockery.
Hideous Laughter. Very good ones.
Hideous Laughter. I don't see Dissonant Whisper.
It's there. It's not in the compendium, maybe. But
Yeah.
Okay. Should I do Bane or Cure Wounds or like I don't know.
Or the bonus action cantrip. You know what? Fairy Fire. Don't forget that one.
I already got awesome. Fairy Fire. That was the first one I chose.
Yeah.
Dissonant Whispers is a PHP spell.
Yeah, but I don't have PHP.
Oh, right.
I only have the standard rules thing, the free stuff. And let's face it, it's because when I do it myself, I just copy the stuff from D&D Beyond. So.
Yeah, I copy and paste my stuff off the internet.
So let's see. What should I do? I'm still confused. I don't know.
I think I could picture my guy as a Dragonborn, though. That might be cool.
Dragonborns are cool. Are you going with the 6 in the decks?
Quite possibly.
I would. Like have a limp or some. Walk with a cane.
Well, on the upside, I've got an 18. The downside, my con sucks.
Well, you can get it better later. Are you going Paladin first or Hexblade first?
Paladin first.
Okay.
If I reduce some wisdom and intelligence and kind of get a better con. I've got 2 -1s anyway, I might as well go full broke.
You didn't pay attention in school.
Actually, seriously, if I reduce my intelligence by 4, could I put 2 in my constitution?
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to trade stats.
No. Oh, yeah, I mean, you can change between the numbers that you wrote.
Darn it. So, private notes.
I mean, you guys don't have to make your characters right now. We can move on to the background if you want, and you can fiddle with these. We have a few weeks before we start playing Descent anyway. So, with your characters in the meantime.
Weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we will play. What are we playing next time? Tomb or?
Yeah, we've only got a few sessions left, thankfully.
Yeah.
Alright, I may have to edit her spell better, but
yeah, let's do that in the downtime.
Yeah, we'll figure
Sessions. Let's have a look at your backgrounds.
The shared
Yes.
background.
Yeah, let's look at your character backgrounds first, and see what you guys are going to choose. And if you choose some of the player's handbook backgrounds, there are some additional options that you can get if you feel that it's appropriate for your character. There's also the new faceless background, which is an option. You can see it in the Baldur's Gate character backgrounds folder underneath the Baldur's Gate Gazetteer. Is that proper way to pronounce that?
Gazette, yeah.
Gazette.
Gazette, yeah. I used to work at a newspaper firm, so it's the same thing, same word.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. It's one of those words I've never heard spoken out a lot, I think.
Okay, so my strength is higher than expected.
As you can see, there are a lot of handouts regarding Baldur's Gate. It's just a lot of information. I mean, you can use it, or you can, if you want to create a background that's closely tied to Baldur's Gate, or a bio for a character.
Where's the backgrounds? You mentioned.
It's all the same backgrounds as usual, but if you choose, I'm gonna let you choose a background. If you choose a background from the PHP, you get an additional option. I'm not gonna list the options before you choose the background.
Oh no, I already know what her background is.
Okay, which one is it?
She is an urchin.
An urchin. Okay,
Yeah, I have her whole story set up.
cool.
Like this character is much more like thought out than Karen. Like
This is the one you're most likely
God.
to lose. Anyways, Jillian, this is your additional feature. You get this in addition to the feature that you get for your urchin. So you have 2 background features.
Okay.
Did I just whisper myself? No, it's fine. It's like,
All right, I will add that in. Feature. Background.
and what about the rest of you guys?
I figured out that I had to custom my race, and I also have to custom my class because the only cleric I can choose is life cleric.
Yeah, that's well. Yeah, you don't have to custom the entire thing. You just put it in cleric and then just add the what lacks. Fill in the blanks.
What do you mean?
Like you can just pick.
It's just a change.
Yeah, and just toss out the features and then copy paste the features for Tempest somewhere else. If you have D&D Beyond or whatever.
So I have a quick question.
Yep.
So one of the things that comes with my background is a pet mouse.
Yep.
Cha-ching.
Can I exchange that for a pet like cat?
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's
Fine.
dinner. You've upgraded
No.
dinner from mouse to cat.
I mean, that's a cute cat on the. Oh, let's have a look at the character tokens.
Like
Yeah,
you literally see it.
Cute little cat.
Yeah.
And then this token is probably going to be something else. If you want to be a Dragonborn, just let me know. I'll fix it in the weeks to come. We have Thomas here.
My full name, actually. You're gonna tell everyone that?
You'll get to do that when it's your turn. Yep. So Simon, did you pick a character background?
I picked soldier in the beginning,
You're a soldier. Okay.
Same as me. I'm an
but
officer.
I cannot choose. Custom again.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it's fine. You can get. We can fix all that in between. Don't worry about it right now.
Okay.
We'll fix the characters, the race, and the what's it called, the class and everything.
Bolly's gonna get a kick out of this.
Latvia, hello.
Oh.
Anyways, Simon,
Yeah.
you have to, you get a background feature, and you get, well, you can choose to if you want one, right? You can get one that's called either City Guard, which means you're either part of the Flaming Fist or the Watch, or you can get one that's called let's have a look. Loyalty test.
What does this do?
Loyalty test means that you can. You know what? I'm just gonna pick still.
Yeah, because I'll probably pick soldier too.
We just
go.
all soldiers.
Yeah, just
Yeah, only one of us got drafted. You know.
soldier, and then we have urgent. Just there are also the backgrounds from all the other places like Sword Coast Adventurers Guide and stuff.
So I've got a feature either City Guard or Loyalty Test. Mine is going to be Loyalty Test. That's a given. I can spot these crooked people a mile away.
Oh, you weren't going to pick.
Loyalty
you can either choose City Guard or Loyalty Test.
Yeah, it is the
Loyalty test would be fitting for a Tempest Cleric of Gond.
Okay,
Something is not
but
right.
then you won't be a member of Flaming Fist at all. I guess.
Why?
No, like Bully's character. I thought he was going to pick the City Guard one.
No, City Guard is Flame Fist, isn't it?
Yeah, you can choose to be either a City Guard or have the Loyalty Test.
Yeah. The City Watch is in the upper city where the nobles are, and the Flaming Fists are down, taking care of everything else.
Yeah, but also it's presenting two different features here. You only get one of them. Like you can be either a City Guard or you can have the Loyalty Test thing. So if you take the Loyalty Test, you're not a City Guard.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. But yeah, I'm part of the Flaming Fist. That's frustrating.
I mean, it's a good one, and also works outside of Baldur's Gate. Actually. but these backgrounds are very Baldur's Gate specific. You also get the one you get from Soldier as well, by the way.
Yeah.
So you get both features. What about you, Jason? You're also gonna pick Soldier as well?
Yeah, I can't picture my guy as a soldier. I just assumed we would all be on the Flaming Fist side. So.
Yeah, but you don't have to be a soldier to do that. The Flaming Fist hires people who are from all walks of life, especially adventurers. So you can be anything and join the Flaming Fist. And also, remember that you've been drafted, right? So you've been forced to join them. Well, some of you.
Well, technically,
Bolly wrote it into his background, so he's not been drafted.
Technically, I'm a draft because it's the family business.
Yeah, but that's you've not been drafted by the Flaming Fist. You've been drafted by your family.
Yeah, when the main officers of the Flaming Fist is your dad, you kind of go right, and your brother in there as well. I'm gonna have to put that family tree picture in, by the way, to make more sense for mine.
Yeah, I put it in somewhere, I think. Or maybe it was just my personal notes.
I think it was your personal notes, yeah, because it's part of my social network.
Yeah, there's also the night background.
I looked into that, but no, I'm not I'm a soldier first and foremost.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I kind of forgot I was going to make my guy an omen. Did I really want to do that?
Also, take a look at the ones from Sword Coast Adventure Guides. They're also pretty relevant for this game. If you want inspiration.
So we got a shared background then, don't we?
Yeah. Has everyone chosen the backgrounds?
Would most of the like mercenary veteran or knight, all those would kind of fall under the same category, right? For the extra stuff.
Yeah,
For the
sure.
Walter's
If,
Gate
it, if,
extra
it,
stuff.
if it's a soldier like, I'll put in. I'll give the extra bonus as well. Like you can be a mercenary veteran and be.
Just
get
out
the
of interest,
soldier one.
does any of my new friends trigger say this?
No, I don't think so.
So there's no evil person here.
Oh, but it doesn't sense evil people, does it?
Powerful, good, and evil.
It's just until the next turn. It's celestial fiends undead. No, they're not celestial fiends or undead.
Oh, so it's
Or they haven't been consecrated or desecrated.
so it's just Gillian then.
Well, she's not. She has fiendish blood, but she's not a fiend.
Okay,
She's
for my token setup,
Are you tiefling racist?
isn't everyone? This is Baldur's Gate. Everyone's one-ist.
Can you control your token, Bolly?
Yeah, although my name underneath is Bolly, it should be Thomas.
Yeah.
And I can't see any other health bars from other people, by the way. I presume we see rank health as well.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna be Sir Thomas. I'm not gonna write the whole thing.
Yeah, just Thomas. So that will appear on the thing. It's Thomas.
Okay. Which thing do I have to press for you to
the
see?
top bar, and just pull it down. It should show to everyone, and it should. Oh, I've got the Sir. Yeah. I am Sir Thomas Everleigh de Mowbray, Knight Baron of Heronshire. Just call me Thomas.
Is there a reason none of my little thingamajiggies have little picks next to them?
I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
I forget when you have the little check mark next to acrobatics or something.
It means you're skilled.
Yeah, none of my skills followed through.
I don't know. Maybe you lost connection or something.
All right, let's see.
It's Roll20 complaining again.
It's Roll20 being bullshit. I don't know what it is, but
can you guys see other people's health showing up?
Nope.
I can see mine. I can see Gillian's green bar, but not the numbers. But I don't think she's actually finished the catch.
Yeah, I don't see mine either.
But
No, you haven't. Put one down.
Oh, I haven't finished. Never mind.
Can you see mine?
Yeah,
now?
Simon and Jason hasn't finished. Oh, Simon's
Would
has
it be
finished.
I cannot finish right
Okay.
now.
I'll be done in a second.
Custom
Would
creates.
it be possible to exchange one of the instruments for something that wasn't on the list? Like, say, a tambourine?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Tambourine. Okay, so I get slight.
You wouldn't have hit anything though.
If I had advantage.
Yeah.
I need to make
And
sure
then I
I've
get
got the bless and stuff on there.
persuasion, performance. And I think I get 4 being bard. I don't remember.
The last thing you have to do is connect the token to the character sheet, right? So
Yeah, you need to connect the token to cat sheets.
yeah, I'll wait until you're done. So I don't fuck anything up.
Okay.
Now I can see everyone's HP.
I can see.
Okay, yeah, you didn't. If you go to the second page, you want to change it from editor to everyone for the characters. That way we could see each other's numbers.
Yeah, well, I already did that.
No, we can't see the numbers. We can just see the green bar. That's what it means.
Why did I get 4? I get.
Oh, but it's fine by you can all see the green bar.
Hold on, I'll.
Yeah, it's stuff you can do on your downtime. Not a big deal, guys.
I'm very confused because it
Oh,
didn't
I see.
transfer
That's
over
fine.
my keys, and
Yeah,
now I
I
don't
can
know
see,
what any of them are.
Aruax?
Yeah, I'm fixing it now. I
Who
found
the
it.
hell is Aruax?
Guess. You have to guess.
I'm trying to pronounce the thing. What are you talking about?
I think it's RUX.
Are we?
And I need a new picture now.
Right, on the upside, I did get slightly lower than normal intelligence, so I've got my voice sorted.
I mean, it's only bookish skills, right? So
Oh
don't
no,
have
it's,
to
it's
be.
wisdom and intelligence. Have you seen?
Well, you skipped a few.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would have been held back, but I've got
Yeah.
connections.
You're taking out school early to go to the war camp.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, I was never taught in school.
Cool. So you guys have chosen your backgrounds.
Yes.
Sweet.
I
That's,
have no idea what's going on.
Nope.
I may need
Making
bubbles
characters.
with this.
Yeah, we're just making characters out. We'll do the whole setting and scene when we get to it because we'll forget by then. So
It's less that. Oh.
what happened?
I don't
Hello?
know.
Hello?
I'm still here.
Yep.
Me too.
Athea?
Athea is gone.
Oh, that was a chair pulling back. I'm guessing trick or treaters.
Can't hear you, Athea. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe trick or treaters.
Ah, okay.
Right. It's less that, and I don't know what I'm able to actually put on here. And it
Well,
didn't transfer
It's just
over.
like making a character.
Yeah, I know.
Only it's making a character.
The character mancer didn't work, and
For
so
me
now I'm
neither.
trying to.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll take a look over the next. I mean, we have time, so don't worry about it.
Like, I had to go, like, try and remember like what I had in terms of like skills because it didn't click any of my skills, kind of thing that I chose, and there's a whole bunch of other shit that I don't.
Yeah, I think the connection to Roll20 probably been dodgy or something. Let's have a look at the shared background, and it's called a dark secret.
Just out of interest,
So-
I'm just going to do this. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes!
And look, those are decent stats I could have used. Actually,
Well, what did you do differently so it works?
nothing. I just pasted it, same as normal.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, yeah.
I'm not
Okay, stop pasting things.
I'm not going to do with that name on.
Wow. Okay, so every member of the party is entangled in this dark secret, regardless of how new they are to the city or how incorruptible their morals. Maybe they're merely witnesses. Maybe they're covering for a friend's crime, or maybe they're in deep in denial. Regardless, in the eyes of the law, they're guilty. Stop posting things. Maybe in the merely witnesses, maybe they're covering for friends' crimes, or maybe they're deep in denial. Regardless, in the eyes of the law, they're guilty. Each dark secret shares a number of elements. And this is where you come in. You have to. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d4, and the person has to roll a d8. And I'm going to use the names in the bottom. Jason will be number 1, Jillian number 2, Bolly number 3, and Simon number 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, Okay, that's really annoying.
So I roll a d8.
Yeah, you rolled the 8. Just figure out my 3D dice.
3.
Okay, so there's someone who knows your secret, and that person is Thirstwell Ranthamper. We'll get into who that is later on. But that is the son of one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate. Dukes are the ones who lose. There are 4 dukes in the city, and the Grand Duke. Wow.
Ah, shit.
It's okay.
I was trying to edit.
There are 4 dukes in the city, and one of them has a son named Thirstwell Ranthamper.
What the heck?
So there are
He was
4
trying
dukes
to
in
edit
city,
the.
then?
Yeah, the 4. There's like 4 rulers and then 1 Grand Duke among them.
Okay.
And Thirstwell Wanthamper is the son of Duke Thalamra Wanthamper, who is one of the dukes. But we'll get into that when we start the game. All that stuff.
Okay.
Just so you know, that's the guy who knows about your secret.
Okay. I wrote that down.
Cool.
Not in our shared journal, right?
Right, so Duke, it goes Duke, and because my father's the Marquis, so he'll be under one of these dukes then.
Oh no, they have their own system. They use something.
And,
They have
yeah,
something
be
called
out external,
patriarch.
but when he's involved in the city, one would take him under his wing, that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's Jason again. I'm going to
Marquis
re-roll.
of the Misty Forest is to the north.
Okay, so Bully, you get to roll the next one. Yeah, we're going to do this randomly. We're going to do this randomly. It's more fun. Oh, it's not D8, it's a D4 this time.
We gotta turn this sound off.
3. Okay, so you guys broke the law by stealing something valuable.
All charity's
characters-
fault. All charity's
Never.
fault.
The question is, did the characters perpetrate the theft because they needed or wanted something, or because they didn't want someone else to have it?
Never.
Well, I'm going to say it right now. One of Charity's flaw is it's not stealing if I need it more than someone else.
So she was a willing participant then.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Talk us into it.
Just give me a sec here, guys. Because there are some details and you have to roll them as well.
I think
Well-
we should jump to Charity to roll all these details, considering she's probably the one who dragged us all into this.
I
Yeah.
feel like-
Let's give it over to Charity. You get a roll to roll a d6 on the theft details.
All right.
Dear God, why did I agree to this?
4.
She's very persuasive.
I actually got insight and purpose as well.
Yes. Okay, so stealing a night's worth of earnings from the Low Lantern, a ship-turned tavern, and gambling den proved to be quite a feat. You didn't think you left any loose ends. But now a gang of Kenku killers haunts your trail and your nightmares. Oof, exciting.
Kenku.
Yes, the raven folk who only speak in mimic.
Who are you? Who are you? I am me. I am me. No, I am me. Who are you? I am me. I am you.
Who are you?
I am me. Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm you.
Okay,
No,
So,
I'm
let's,
who are you?
Seek destruction. Seek destruction. Charge.
no, not yet.
We could have turned that into
Actually, character introductions
third
the
kind
time.
of thing eventually, but
Yeah. Let's forget about it for now. Let's do character introductions. Let's start with Aurix.
Arix is a gunsman from the wonderful... What was the island called again?
Lantan.
Lantan?
That's what we call
And
it.
sent
French,
here...
isn't it, Gonsman?
Yeah, gunsmen. Artificial created mechanical golem from the gnomes as a tribute to their mighty god Gond. He's a Tempest cleric and was sent to Baldur's Gate after they heard the call of help and need. And RX stands for Armored Retaliation Unit 10. But most just call him Aru or RUX or X.
Alex.
And he's now assisting the Flaming Fists as a loyalty tester to find out who are dark sheep within their ranks, try to purify them and help them wherever he can. And by doing so, also spreading the words of Gond. But not just in your face.
Yeah.
More with his actions.
I'm going to send you some text, and you can choose to reveal this information or not. Oh. What was your name again?
It'll be easier by Discord, trust me. I've tried to use the whisper functionality in thingy before.
Oh well. Fuck it. That's all out there. Anyways, it's also in the handout, so they could read this anyway. But you know that there's in Baldur's Gate there's a big temple to Gond called the High House of Wonders, located in the upper city. Serves as the city's temple of Gond, and high-ranking members of Gond's clergy oversee a number of secret projects sponsored by wealthy patrons or the Flaming Fist, and that's your connection to the Flaming Fist. Then you're helping the Flaming Fists as a member of your church.
Wonderful.
Because sure,
I'm helping them, and so they don't investigate us with our visionary potion making and experiments.
Yeah, sure. I mean, everyone in this is corrupt in some way, one way or another, right? Anyways, I would like you to roll what your role in the theft was.
Excuse me, in the fist?
In the theft, you guys had in your dark secret.
Does
You
it
had
have to be randomized, actually? Because I roll a bit more character-based.
I think it's pretty safe to say that Charity was probably one who kind of wanted it.
What?
Yeah, but it's not that kind of role. It's like, are you the breaker, the burglar, the distraction, lockpick, the log out, the mole?
Okay.
Right? I mean, we can also talk about it if you want.
I mean, I feel like that's something that.
What do I have to roll?
Right now we're discussing whether or not you need to roll, but we can do this.
Like
I would say that we shouldn't roll this because we should discuss as a party because that's.
Yeah, we can also do that. That's fine with me.
Yeah,
it's fine with me. Okay, so there are 6 rolls in the theft. Well, 6 possible rolls anyway. There's the breaker, which means I'll show you 1 sec. See if I can copy paste a tape. See what happens.
close enough.
Yeah, that's fine. It skipped the breaker. Oh, the breaker is in the bottom of the chair of the former one. That's not really working that well. Okay, so breaker forces your specialty, whether you're breaking through a wall or breaking bones. Burglar, it was theirs. All you had to do was reach out and make it yours. Distraction, while all eyes were on you, your friends were making off with goods. Lockpicker, every lock is just a puzzle to be mastered. Look out, watching out for trouble is the best way to avoid it. Mole, you knew the job inside out, particularly because you were on the inside all along.
What did we steal? What item?
Let's figure that out.
A night's worth of earnings.
Yeah, night worth. Oh, it already says. Yeah, a night's worth of earnings. So
just gold.
Sure.
Guess
And copper.
so.
Money, 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 money.
I
So
know
I'll be
that
honest.
I'll be the unwilling
Charity.
distraction.
Wait, one at a time.
Yeah.
Let's do Simon. Let's do Simon first because this was his turn.
Well, I could do two things, three things basically. I could brute force, but I don't see him as a brute force as a cleric. I could be the distraction, especially with his integrated drums. And I could be the lookout, because as a cleric, he usually has a high wisdom and perception, so he could perceive things, and with his thunderous drums, he could signal if something would happen or coming.
And what's your charisma? Just asking.
His charisma, thanks to the wonderful rolls, is a 13, so +1.
Okay, just not too bad. Yeah, I'm just curious. Hey, discuss among yourself what you guys think. If there's, just let's say, Gillian, your turn because you're the rogue or the bard. Where do you see yourself?
I think the obvious choice for the distraction, Charity. She's got a 19 with her charisma. She's got a proficiency in performance. It's a tavern. Honestly, I mean, she could, she could have just stepped up on that stage, been like, playing her lute all sick and cool, and like no one would have even realized they would have been there. But at the same time, she, like her whole issue.
I think she would want to be in the stealing part, not the distraction part.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, I see myself more as the unwilling distractions. Like, you go over there and talk to him about such a thing. So I go away and distract him by talking to someone. Just because I get you tell me to do it, so I went and did it.
So it's possible.
I mean, it's up to you guys.
I would say out of everything, my character refused to do apart from distraction, which I could be persuaded to do.
Yeah.
Some of the fun of this is being creative and trying to figure out, why your character got that role, and you got to be kind of creative to figure out how that plays into your character. Why would your character end up being that?
Yeah, I mean,
particular part.
I went down the whole list and I realised that my character refused to do every single one of these apart from distraction.
I mean, only if you're presented to it as in, hey, this is illegal, come do it. Well, how would your character, gray is all of life. There's no black and white. So how does your character decide that this is the better choice and goes and does that, opposed to, what was the alternate choice that you felt was worse?
Whilst I believe in law, I also believe in good. So, but the thing is, I still believe in the law as well. So I'd want to work within the system to improve the system, make it better. So,
I mean, maybe you were sort of an unwilling participant in this.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm more of a patsy, as in we
know
someone who.
Yeah, and then you got dragged in, and now you're like.
And unfortunately, because I know the person who's got the blackmail material on me, he thinks I'm involved. So therefore, my entire group is, but he's focusing more on me, even though I actually did nothing in the first place. So that sort of thing.
I could see Charity having been like, hey, like, getting all the information from him if possible.
Just FYI, I'm -1 in insight.
Oh, beautiful.
It makes perfect sense.
Like,
so that leaves Gillian and Jason to pick something. I mean, it makes perfect sense for Simon to be the lookout, right? Like
because he's the loyalty tester. He's cleric. He can just be there and stare, and no one would ask a question. And he also could, as lawful neutral, be the thief to. We are looking for something, or we have to retrieve some evidence, or we investigate something. Please keep our back clear.
Oh man,
he will just do it in the first place. Then, shit! I was dragged into something.
Honestly, I can see Charity playing all.
I mean,
bullshitting some kind of like purpose when in reality she just goes in and steals like all the loot.
I mean, you could be the burglar, right?
Yeah, I could probably be the burglar.
Yeah, and you're like the master. I mean, maybe this mission wasn't a heist to begin with. Maybe it turned into one. But
right. Obviously, Bally's character was here with, and there was no supposed to be gold stolen at all. He was here because there was something illegal going on, and we're investigating.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the thing. Like you know, it's kind of meant to be creative and fun.
I mean, you guys are three soldiers working for in cooperation with the Flaming Fist, right? And then you have this girl who with long fingers who somehow tricked you into like being part of this heist. Maybe I'm not sure about your.
I'm probably
I was just driving the wagon, you know. Yeah. Like you didn't know they were going to go into the gas station and rob it, and then come out and get in your car, and you guys drive away. And suddenly the cops are chasing you.
The funny thing is, I'm probably their officer of the two soldiers, and because I'm a bit clueless, because I've been promoted because of a family connection, not necessarily because of skill. I've got the entire guard involved by accident.
So let's get a quick background information on your character, Polly, just for.
Okay, my full name is Sir Thomas Everleigh de Mowbray, Knight Baron of Havenshire. You can call me Tom or Thomas. It's probably easier. My family are from the nobility from the north, near the Misty Forest, where Havenshire is based. There was a big kerfuffle around Havenshire about 100 years ago when my family came into prominence. That's actually part of my campaign, but we'll just gloss over that for now. But we have become increasingly corrupt along the years. I mean, my father is a bit of a sadistic bastard and killed off his brother to gain power, and killed off his father as well. So my one of my younger brother is sadistic as well. My uncle's a slacker. I'm just trying to do good. I've got a sister I like, a brother which I kind of like, the other brother I hate, and I'm just trying to, do what the family wishes, but at the same time I've got better morals than they do. Yep. I'm tempted to talk him as a surfer because he's got quite low mental stats. It's like, hey, dude, what's happening here?
Oh boy.
Cool. And
it's Polly all over again.
Sparkly.
Okay, so you're clearly. I mean, you're part of the Flaming Fist, right? So you.
Yes, I'm promoted. I'm an officer. I'm like lieutenant. I'm in charge of obviously this.
Yeah. So, you've been assigned this golem-like creature to be your spiritual advisor.
Whoa, gnarly.
in the sense that that the Church of Gund has an invested interest in the security of Baldur's Gate and all that stuff, which is quite valuable, and they want to make sure that this shit doesn't get stolen, right? So they are putting some resources into the Flaming Fist, and one of them is this strange creature known as Avernus, who's here to help you. And you two have been finding yourself at the Low Lantern, along with another Flaming Fist comrade, I think. Right, Jason?
Yeah. I maybe I've been here a little, and I have been part of the group as a grizzled veteran. I liked your idea of having a limp for his low dexterity. So he, he was a soldier, became an officer, Dragonborn.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, couldn't quite retire, so he is.
So you're back to being a soldier again, and
yeah. Well, he was an officer, semi-retired, and probably now just having to deal with all you guys being a pain in the butt here in town.
Yep.
And I've probably been promoted above you because my family's quite got a lot of power, and you're probably just kind of go, ugh, young kid.
But also, like, since you're somewhat noble, you've been assigned a more experienced veteran look out for you because they don't. I mean, they don't want the Flaming Fist doesn't want necessarily that one of the rich Yup kids gets killed on
So
duty.
whilst
Right?
they're pandering
That looks kind of bad. So you got a veteran along with you.
So whilst they're pandering to my family, they were also, not stupid.
Yeah, it was like okay, let's sign on let's put the old guy on him.
I'm 26 now, so I'm not exactly a young spring chicken.
Yeah, well,
I'm just inexperienced.
I thought you were like a teenager.
No. He's 26.
He's got a beard and everything.
Yeah. I'm just
okay, so that explains the three of you. And then there's Gillian's character.
Right.
Mascot.
So Charity is the complete opposite of you guys. Charity grew up in, well, she didn't grow up. She was born in a village about a little ways away from the city that ended up suffering from a pretty serious fire. That's the
brain injury.
Yes, brain injury. That's it. But no, it was like a series of like arson issues that ended up setting the whole place ablaze and killed off a lot of people, including her parents. So she was kind of shipped off one of the orphanages in Boulder's Gate, where she grew up orphaned and just kind of, doing what orphans do, trying to survive. She kind of eventually she managed to pick up a bit of skills with her lute and a tambourine, and has been kind of serving as a interesting little tavern entertainer for a while. But you can't really shake those urchin habits, and she's kind of gotten a bit of a name for herself for a bit of a pickpocket, which ultimately kind of caught the attention of the Flaming Fist, and they kind of took pity on the girl because times life is hard, so they kind of were like, all right, well, we're not going to toss you into a jail cell to rot, but we are conscripting.
Yeah. Also, I mean, if you know the city in and out and you have skills, then they might better your abilities.
Yeah, I mean, like
they don't really take pity on people.
You know the city. You have a way of people good with you're good with these things. So we're conscripting you into the Flaming Fist. You're gonna serve us now, which is interesting. She's not exactly of the same mindset as the rest of them, but she does her best.
I mean, the Flaming Fists are generally considered to be assholes. I mean, they are as much a city guard as they are an occupying force of soldiers right now.
Yeah.
Because of the current situation.
But yeah, that's her general story. She does have some interesting goals, of which I will not share at the moment. But
yeah, we'll get into. How did you manage to trick these three guys to help you with the?
Well, she is very persuasive. She has a way of kind of.
Oh, sorry, I'm 19.
Working her words. And, she's got a young face, energy, makes you want to go, oh yeah, let's help her out.
So they probably thought they were doing something else, though. I mean, most of them are lawful. What about you, Jason?
Oh yeah, no, she's.
Yeah, I mean, you look at where we're going to the Low Tantern. It's a ship-turned tavern gambling den. Obviously, there's something shady going on in there that she had brought to Thomas's attention.
So
and
you guys were doing some Flaming Fist business in the lower tent.
Oh yeah,
no lantern.
Interesting
And
enough, I do have my own dice set, and I can do that. So I was probably out dicing with the soldiers.
Do you think she was brought into the Flaming Fist after this heist?
I mean, you're yeah, probably.
Yeah, I would imagine that it's after this heist.
Yeah.
They kind of started talking about this charismatic blue-skinned girl who kind of manipulated them.
Yeah, and also like you guys sort of figured out that you've been like coerced into this, but I mean, it's benign enough that it's like okay, but I mean, she's got her punishment, right? I mean, she's been drafted into the Flaming Fist, and that can be a tough job as well. So that's her punishment right now. That's her being like.
Yeah. Well, we're also hiding this, right? Like it's bad enough that we gotta hide.
And you guys are also like keeping it on down low because you don't want. So you're keeping her close, like keep a close eye on her.
Want to let it be known that you guys got outsmarted.
Exactly.
And also, you're keeping a close eyes on her because you don't know what. I mean, she's a flamboyant creature, right? So you don't know. You don't want her to speak, but you also don't want to murder her, right? So it's a way of keep your friends close in there.
Oh man, this is going to be an interesting party.
Yeah. So that makes sense. So so we have so Thomas as a distraction, as an unwilling distraction, and we have Arux, who's the lookout, because he thought that he was looking out for thugs and bad guys, but he was actually looking out for guards and other stuff. And then you have Jason. Oh, you have we have Gillian, who's the burglar, and who actually did the heist and stole from the Low Lantern. And then you have Jason's character,
who probably is a little more in on it than anybody else. Of the other two, anyway.
Gillian is still Gillian, not Charity.
Oh yeah.
And Jason is just Jason. Is that your actual character's name?
Yeah, I'll get that updated.
Is this linked to my?
Just no, I changed it.
We can change our names, but that's it.
Yeah, I've done it.
Lord,
done it for you.
Yeah, I uploaded a new picture too.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a nat one.
Whoa, dude, no, this is how you persuade. With kind words.
Cool.
Deception.
Oh, we've got the same persuasion though.
There we go. That's better. That's it. There we go.
Except for my persuasion is more, decent.
Well, she doesn't use intimidation.
Hear the words of
I can.
intimidation. Let's do this. Oh no.
There you go. I have a new character then.
Booby.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I can
let's
upload my full
heist. What was your role in the heist again? Were you the mole?
Probably the breaker.
Okay.
So complicit, you can.
Yeah.
So I think if you looked at my alignment, you'd think I'm both.
What is your alignment? Just neutral.
Super friendly is the alignment I have.
Is it evil?
That's super friendly.
So that's a yes then, isn't it?
I know what it is. It's a good alignment.
Yeah, as long as it flies with the DM.
It's fine. I mean, it makes sense that you. So you actually saw what she was doing, but I mean, by the time that she was done, someone had to break it, right?
It was kind of like, if you would have just let me know ahead of time,
yeah,
we wouldn't have to be going through this right now. We could have did this.
I mean,
What's wrong with you?
these guys are probably thieves already, and stealing from thieves is stealing. So
I need it more than they do. It's
You need a
not-
swift kick in the
It's
ass
not
more than
something
anybody.
that I'm just taking that I need.
I'm worryingly encumbered here.
It's fine.
I've got
Don't
Shen
worry about
16.
it.
I'm encumbered. This isn't right.
it's probably using some. I'm not going to bother with encumbrance.
I always do invariant because if your class is encumbered, your speed is reduced by 10 feet in combat.
Yeah, but it's
Standard works.
we don't do. I don't do encumbrance at all. It doesn't matter at all. It will matter once. Let's say it's in a rare situation. I will say how much shit are you carrying. If you want to like carry around all the other characters, say yeah, maybe not. But we'll get to. I don't give a shit about the encumbrance at all.
What's it work out to the invariant for the to stop being encumbered?
I don't know. I don't know what the variant is. Normally it's like 15 times your strength, right? So
That's the normal one, isn't it? Where it's just that, so you can carry
Yup.
everything. I prefer the variant rule where you just gradually get more and more encumbered.
I hate that. But yeah. Anyways, so that's the heist. Stole from the lowlands and
Are we going to put that back?
almost got away with it. Well, maybe.
Are we letting him know? Maybe Thomas doesn't know.
Probably
It's
don't.
probably best Thomas doesn't know.
I mean,
That's how we have to play
Job now,
patsies.
So, I mean, there's no putting the money back. They're not going to forgive you anyway, and you are the law. So
I am being blackmailed for it. Me personally, not the rest of you. Me personally.
yeah.
Anyways,
figure out what the consequences are.
Charity slips each of you like.
Has any one of you not rolled yet anything randomly? I don't think Jillian has rolled anything. Have you?
No, she tried
I
to
rolled-
persuade. It didn't work.
No, I rolled for the what it was, right?
Oh, yeah, you were.
Yeah, the first roll.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Stealing a
Simon,
knife.
you can roll.
That was me.
6.
Simer did
What
the
should I
first roll.
What should I roll?
No,
That's-
Jason rolled first.
A D6, I think he said.
Bali. Then it was me. Now it's Simer's turn.
Yeah. So just roll d6, Simon.
I did a 2, but I.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I had scrolled up. Yeah. Sorry. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So, Jillian, you've caught wind of that. Another group of thieves is after you now, trying to claim what you. So not only are you being haunted by Kenko hired killers, you're also being chased down by a group of thieves. This is bad.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't have that money anymore.
Yeah. What happened to the money, by the way?
She sent it all to the orphanage that she grew up in.
Interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
well, that's why her name is Charity.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, no, she kind of she takes what she needs to survive, but then everything spare that she has being sent back to the orphanage.
Yep. So we can put that in the shared journal then. Let's let the dark secret be our first entry into the shared journal.
Okay.
Who wants the honor of?
I have
The Kenku. What were they again?
Kenku are like raven people.
No. I mean, what was the thing about them?
Hey,
They
I
were-
can
they
go
are
assassin.
hired
dark
killers.
secret.
Okay, so who's going to be our record
A
keeper?
gang of Kenku killers haunts your trip.
Oh, we got the
in your
shared
life.
journal here, don't we? Yeah. So who's going to be our record keeper for the shared loot and shared journal?
All right, I got this. I already make a note. The dark secret. The group all shares a dark secret. The group all shares a dark secret.
Charity.
Secret
End
that is
sentence.
known by what?
The group all shares a dark secret. Charity. End sentence. That's it. You're our dark secret.
All right, here the group also their involved in a heist run by the charismatic nerd-ass.
You know your charisma's only one higher than mine.
The secret.
Still pretty high.
What?
I think mine's still the highest.
What's your charisma? 20.
19.
Nice.
No, that's charities too.
Two 19s, and I've got an 18 charisma.
Very charismatic group.
We look good.
My shirt isn't bad either. You just don't appreciate the art of a metal man.
Yo, dude, you're
the
well
form.
pretty to me. Just, I don't go robot.
No hard metal.
No, if you want something, I can send you down to the House of Less Repute.
Here, let me think. How should I phrase? Make it look pretty.
We'd be buggered.
What?
We'd be buggered.
Oh
God. But we didn't. I didn't steal it, and she gave it away.
All right.
There is no honor amongst thieves.
I think living here, you know that it's not about what happened or what didn't happen, but how people perceive it. That's this kind of town.
What are your characters' names? Thomas?
Yeah, just call me Thomas, it's easier.
Aru X.
Aru X, yes.
Lordar.
Sounds like a place name.
I think we'll put the umlaut between the R and the D.
Shameful dark secret. Their involvement in a heist run by the charity. That is known by Vamper, which is an awful name. I'm apologizing for that poor man. They stole earnings of a lantern.
Yep, I'm back.
I'll just copy and paste that.
Okay, so now I have to make up a gang of Kinko killers and a gang of thieves. Great.
Well, at least it's easy. I mean, bandits are CR, what, quarter?
I think the
I think there's a Kenku gang in Waterdeep. Totally stealable.
Yeah. I have to.
Yeah, Dragon Heist or one of them.
They could come from Waterdeep. God, it just looks so wrong. The same as bandits, basically, 1/4.
Yeah, it's probably just bandits.
Ooh, have you seen what their stats are?
No.
Ambusher. In the first round of a combat, the Kenko's advantage in all their attack rolls against any creature is surprised. With a +5 to stealth. Yeah. We could die in the first round.
No, they have to hit first.
I'm glad you're reading up on the monsters before you get to face them.
No, they have to hit first.
Yeah.
Whilst I knew about the monsters,
Steven's got to undm himself.
Yeah.
It is a bit habit, but I do play my character as he should be played, and I don't metagame on my character. But I still look at the monsters.
Right. But you can't be metagaming the DM though.
It would be so
also,
funny.
I got to get with you for the SKT campaign.
What about it? Your long duration slots?
Apparently, I may have played a small part of it, so I thought I'd let you know what I know.
Okay, you may actually know a bit more about it than me.
Just played with another group.
Zyden played the first part where you meet the village, and that's it.
Yeah, I can't remember how much I played, and also my DM he went off script, so.
Yeah, what Tambor? What? There's the name of some town.
Night something.
No, it's. I don't remember the name of the town. But anyway, I'll talk with you separate, so there's no reason to give out more information.
Oh well, I'm only giving out information.
Especially if it's wrong.
You're going to find out at basically the first hour of session 1, which is you've got to go to this place.
Tribor, that's the town.
I think that might be like. So it's still part of the level 1 to 5 part.
All right, how about this? What do you think about this? Feel free to edit.
Are we in the party journal?
Yeah, this is going to be the party journal.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, whilst my character will not suggest it, me, the player, will suggest if we're being chased by 2 gangs of things, we should manipulate events so that the 2 gangs fight each other.
But, let's get into that next time.
Yeah, but so Thomas will just be like.
I mean, you can speak. You can talk about it in the downtime. I don't care.
We'll be more like
Discord.
About ye, and try to beat them all at once. Well, he won't be tanking, but he'll be swinging his sword.
We are a real force to be reckoned with. I just realized. We have a Thunderous Cleric. We have a Paladin, as far as I understood.
2 Paladins.
2 Paladins.
Two Paladins. Holy shit! And in the background, we have a Bard just cheering us up and.
The other thing we're lacking is sneak attack, but then I don't think we need sneak attack when we got smite.
We will get smite in so many various forms.
You guys will be taking a lot of long rests.
Hey, you speak for yourself. I'm going to be a hexblade. Not a short rest.
Yeah, but that'll only net you like 2.
Yeah, but it's still 2 more than what Jason will get.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, my character won't come to full fruition until about level 8.
I hope you guys love having advantage on pretty much every attack.
Which is what
That's what we like.
I'm a great weapon master. I need advantage.
I don't really do.
Fairy fire. That's it.
Yeah. Difference between
That can also bless us.
And standard greatsword. Actually, that's really good. Yeah, bless for the 3 melee. Are you a ranged bard or a melee bard?
Me?
Yeah.
Ranged.
Perfect.
She's standing in the back shouting.
Yeah.
She's flying low.
She's flying.
Can I give a suggestion to you, by the way, here? For when we do start this, is just you open a list and just have a list of random insults for a vicious mockery. And just have like print out a list of silly insults. You can just fire at people. So just pick one and just shout it for vicious mockery every time.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. With you, check out the handouts that I've given you, and you can have a look at how Baldur's Gate is put together. I haven't checked it out at all by myself. There's simply too much information, but I will, and some of it we'll get to use. Some of it will be left in memory and only be to benefit of nerds. And also check out the Session 0 document, which also details some things about alignment. Oh, you can stop recording. That's fine.